Well, if you are going for a job interview and you are looking for some help how to get through the interview, how you could answer some basic common questions, uh, and you don't want to watch the whole 9 minute video, there's a quick tip for you. Read the job description before going to the interview. Get familiarized with what requirements the employer want from you, and are you even suitable for that job that you have somehow got the interview call. Read the job description, get familiarized with the tasks that are included. And if you have time and you want to know how you could do this, well, I'm teaching you right now. Just keep watching.
Okay, today we're going to talk about some of the basics and common questions that you will be asked during an interview, job interview specifically. The first question that we get is, tell me about yourself. Or perhaps you could be asked uh, in another way. They would paraphrase like, introduce yourself or tell me about yourself. But what they want to know is, um, I have seen a lot of people, um, like the fresh people, fresh graduate, or somebody who is new to the workforce. Um, they assume when they hear this question, they said they are being asked like, "What's your name? Where do you come from? What's your father name? How many siblings you have?" That's very irrelevant. Now, what the interviewer want to ask you is, as a person, who are you? What are your values that you are bringing to our company, or why should we hire you? So, how do you introduce yourself? Well, if you look at the screen, I have prepared notes for that. So you gotta, you have to look at your resume for about a minute or so, and you will tell about your experiences, whatever field you are in. Let's suppose um, you are a fresh engineer, a software engineer. So you would say, I have I have done my bachelor degree from that university, and I have been working as an intern or part-time worker, and these are my expertise that I will bring to this company. But before that, you must have read the job description, like what are the qualities the employer is looking for. So you will introduce yourself as a person who will bring value to the company, not as a person in your family background. They don't care. Nobody cares who you are and where you come from. What's important is what value can you bring to our company. Now, coming back to the second question. The second question is, why should we hire you? Why should I hire you? Why not somebody else? So this question can be asked in multiple ways, in different form. They would paraphrase this question, perhaps, uh, for example, what are your strengths? Or why do you want to work here? What makes you the best candidate? All these form what the main is, why should we hire you? Why not somebody else? What are the qualities that you have? So to answer this question, what you would need to do is, before going to the interview, you would already have read the job description. What are the tasks the employer want you to do, and what qualities they demand from you? So let's say for this, let's suppose you are a nurse, and the job position you are applying for is a nursing job. So you would say, okay, the reason I'm applying for this job, or the reason you should hire me, is I have this much experience. I have worked in that many places, and these are the qualities or expertise that I have, that I will bring, and which will add value to your company. When you understand the meaning behind those questions, this is all you need to do. Then you can paraphrase in your own words. Like, you don't need to copy me. You just need to paraphrase into your own words. So before that, you need to look at the job requirement that being posted online, or whatever you have read that job. So you already need to get familiarized with the job requirements. Okay. The next question, you guys keep asking is how to answer when they ask you what are your weaknesses. Now remember, the HR team or the person who are interviewing you, they are highly qualified. And that's the reason that the company management have choose that specific person to interview you to hire a new employer. So they like it doesn't work the way we think that okay, if you know somebody, they will get you the job, but it's not. They're not the owner, so they are responsible. They need to hire somebody who could add value to the company. Now remember, the key is that you need to make sure the interviewer understands that you have the qualities or you have the qualification or the right experience for the specific job. So when they ask you what are your weaknesses, you need to be honest. Let's suppose you might have some issues with time management and you could not complete the task on time, or maybe uh, you get distracted due to some reason, or maybe your coworker is slow and this is your weakness. If your partner or coworker is slow and they make you slow, but you need to also tell them that what are you doing about your weaknesses. So you need to talk the way, like you need to represent yourself that the interviewer will recognize you, that yes, you are somebody of value to them. Like these days it's so much competition everywhere, and even getting an interview call or to get to the interview, uh, it's very rare. But if you get the chance, you need to make sure that you utilize it to your full strength. So you need to understand the psychology behind those questions. Now the next question, the third one was what are your weaknesses. The next question is what are your strengths. Again, you need to be honest. If you lie, they will spot and you will lose the chances. So what are the strengths? So what you could say is, let's suppose you are a nurse and everybody knows that this job requires you to be calm under certain situation. You need to be calm. You could handle the situation. You could work under stress. You could work under pressure. You could work in a fast-paced environment. So whatever your strengths are, uh, practice practice with yourself before going to the interview, and repeatedly talk to yourself, and get familiarized with how you're going to talk and what strengths you are highlighting and how you could portray them to the interviewer. So again, the key is to be honest, because they will know if you are lying. You can't just say, okay, my strengths are I could hike the K2 mountain, or I could hike something like that. No, these, whatever you answer, they must be relevant to the job task. Like you are applying for a nursing job, you can't just say, okay, I'm a drifter. I drive very fast. I fly my car. So it does. It may be your strength. It may be true, but is it relevant to the job? Is it relevant to the interviewer? Like what they're going to do with this information? Okay, you drive very fast. What they can do with the information? Unless you are applying for an ambulance job or 911 and emergency service. So you need to make sure what information you are giving, and whether they are relevant or not. Again, before going to the interview, you need to make sure that you read the job description and find how you could fit into this description. Yep. And there are other questions as well, but we will look into them in another video. Till then, I wish you good luck and you take care.